Let's start by making a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your two fingers like this to make an X shape. Hold the yarn with your thumb, turn your hand and hold the yarn with your pinky. Go underneath the first line of yarn, grab the second one, pull under and twist. Grab this piece of yarn and pull through. This is your first chain and you can adjust your magic ring by pulling on this thread. Make sure you're working over both of your yarn threads. Now that you have your 6 single crochets, adjust the ring by pulling on this thread. And we are going to insert our hook into the first single crochet we made and slip a stitch. We are going to start every round with a chain 1. So chain 1, and then we are going to insert 1 single crochet in the first stitch and an increase in the next one. An increase means that you have to insert 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So I'm just gonna mark my first single crochet. You don't have to, I just want to show you how to slip stitch in the end of the round. So 1 single crochet in the first stitch, 2 single crochets in the next one. Now we are going to repeat this pattern 3 times. So 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochets in the other one. I'm going to repeat this one more time. 1 single crochet and 2 single crochets. Now that we have 9 single crochets in total, I'm going to slip a stitch in the first single crochet I made. So this is your slip a stitch from the previous round. This is your chain 1, and this single crochet that I marked is the first single crochet of the round. So slip a stitch in that. For the third round, we have a pattern of 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and an increase. So I'm going to insert 1 single crochet in my first stitch, and I'm going to mark it. Insert 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and in the third one, we are going to insert 2 single crochets, or an increase. And we are going to repeat this pattern 2 more times. So 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and 2 single crochets in the same stitch. One single crochet, 1 single crochet in the next one, and in the last stitch I'm going to insert 2 single crochets. So we have 12 in total. As you can see, this is my slip stitch from the round before. This is my chain 1, and the stitch I marked is my first single crochet of the round. So insert your hook there and slip stitch. This is the rhythm pattern for the next round, so you can crochet these at your own pace. As you can see, we've already done the first 3. And now for the next round, we are going to chain 1, 1 single crochet in the first 2 stitches, so 1 here, and I'm going to mark this. One single crochet in the next one, and 2 single crochets in the third one. We are going to repeat this pattern 3 more times, so we have 16 single crochets in total. And to finish the round, slip a stitch in the first single crochet you made. Be careful to skip the slip a stitch of the previous round. If you want to crochet the upper part of the tree without using a magic ring, start by making a slip knot and make sure you leave a longish tail. We are going to use that later on to close the ring. Now chain 4. Slip a stitch in the first chain you made to create the ring. As you can see, we have this small space in the center of the circle, and we are going to work our stitches in there. So chain 1 and work 6 single crochets in the center of the ring. Make sure that you're working over this tail. Now hold on to the center and pull on this tail very hard to close the ring. Now we are going to insert our hook in the first single crochet of the round and slip a stitch. To complete the next rounds, check out the related chapters. This is how the upper part of the tree is looking after 9 rounds. Now we are going to add the edge. So we are going to chain 1, insert 1 single crochet in the first stitch, 2 double crochets in the next one, and 1 double crochet in the third one. Repeat this pattern 9 more times to complete the round. So 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, and 1 double crochet. I'm almost done with this round. I'm going to work my last one. So 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet. As you can see, this is our slip stitch from the round before. This is the chain 1 we made at the beginning of the round, and this is your first single crochet of the round. Insert your hook there and slip stitch. And now we are going to cut the yarn to add the snow. Insert your hook in the first single crochet of the round before, right here where I slip stitched. Grab your white yarn and pull up a loop. This loop counts as your first slip stitch, and I'm going to work over these tails. In the next stitch, I'm going to insert 1 single crochet. In the next one, insert 1 single crochet, chain 1, and work another single crochet in the same stitch. Insert 1 single crochet in the next stitch. We are going to repeat this pattern 9 more times. So I'm going to slip a stitch in the next stitch, right here, then 1 single crochet in the next one, one single crochet in the next one, chain 1, and insert another single crochet in the same stitch, and 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Repeat this 8 more times. I finished my final repeat, and now we are going to slip a stitch to complete the round. So insert your hook, not here, here in the first slip a stitch you made with your white yarn. This is the loop you pulled up in the beginning. Insert your hook there and slip a stitch. This is how the upper part of the tree is looking. So cut the yarn and weave in this little tail here. To crochet the trunk, we are going to start with a magic ring. So wrap the yarn around your 2 fingers like this to make an X shape. Hold the yarn, turn your hand and hold the yarn with your pinky. Go underneath the first line of yarn, grab the second one, pull under and twist. Grab this piece of yarn and pull through. This is your first chain. Adjust the magic ring. And now we are going to insert 8 single crochets in the ring. Make sure you're going over both of these yarn threads. After you're done with your 8 single crochets, pull on this thread to close the ring. Insert 1 single crochet in the first single crochet after round. This is your chain 1. This is your first single crochet after round, so insert your hook there and make a single crochet. We are going to mark this stitch because we are going to work in a spiral, and this helps us keep count of the stitches. I'm going to add another single crochet in the first stitch right here, and then we are going to insert 2 single crochets into every stitch around except for the one we marked, so the last 2 go here. I have 2 stitches left, so I'm going to insert 2 single crochets in each one of them. We have 16 single crochets in total, including the one we marked. Now we are going to remove the marker, we don't need it anymore. and start inserting one single crochet into every stitch until the trunk is as tall as you'd like it to be. After a few rounds, your work is going to curve, so make sure the right side is facing you. This part, when we have the tail of the magic ring, is in the inside of the trunk. So make sure it's curving in the right direction. This part should be facing you, and this is the outside of the trunk. After a while, your trunk is going to look like this. So continue adding your rounds until you have the height you want. And then we are going to add this part of the tree. When your trunk reaches the height you want, we are going to add the band. So insert your hook in this loop and start making as many chains as you want to crochet this band. This is how the tree is going to work, so the band could be as long as you want. Leave a very long tail and cut the yarn. But do not close the last chain, we are going to need that later on. So remove your hook, but keep the loop. And I'm going to stuff this band inside the trunk so I can add the lower part easier. This is the lower part of the tree, and as you can see in this round, I only worked the outer loops to crochet this part. In every stitch we have in this round, we have the outer loop and the inner loop. These are the outer loops and we are going to work them only, so even where the band started from, this is the outer loop for you. Insert your hook into any of them, grab your green yarn and pull up a loop. Leave a small tail. Chain one and insert one single crochet in the same stitch and one single crochet into all the outer loops. You have 16 of them in total, so you must have 16 single crochets in the end. We have a very small height difference between the first and last single crochet of the round, but that's totally fine. When you reach the gap, simply move on to the next stitch. So I have 2 stitches left in front of the last single crochet, and I'm going to work my single crochets in these outer loops. And then insert your hook in the outer loop of the last single crochet right here and continue on. Make sure that you have 16 single crochets in total. Then slip a stitch in the first single crochet of the round to complete the round. This is the first round to crochet the lower part of the tree. So to start round 2, I'm going to chain 1. At the start of every round, we are going to chain 1. In the first stitch, insert 1 single crochet. I'm going to mark it to show you where to slip a stitch later on, and increase in the next one. We are going to repeat this pattern 8 times. So 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochets in the next one, continue doing that until you have enough single crochets, and then slip a stitch. This is the slip a stitch from the round before. This is your chain 1, and the stitch I marked is the first single crochet of the round, so insert your hook there and slip a stitch. Here is the rhythm pattern for the next rounds of the lower part of the tree, so you can crochet these at your own pace. You could join me for round 11 and 12. So for the next 4 rounds, round 3, 4, 5, and 6, we are going to start with a chain 1 and then simply insert 1 single crochet into every stitch until you have 24 of them. Complete the round with a slip a stitch in the first single crochet you made. I haven't finished my lower part of the tree yet, but I just want to show you how to attach it to the upper part. You could obviously finish the lower part first and then do the attachment. Pick up the upper part of the tree, count 5 rounds from the top. Insert your hook in the space between round 5 and 6 from the outside. Now remember the chain you didn't close? Grab that chain, make sure you don't close it when you pull through, and pull it outside of the tree. In the opposite side of the upper part of the tree, insert your hook between round 5 and 6, this time from the inside. Grab the loop and pull it inside. Make sure it doesn't close. And now all we have to do is to attach the band to the trunk, and the tree is done. We are going to attach the trunk to the opposite point of where the band started from. So insert your hook in the last chain on the chain string. We are going to slip a stitch in the opposite point right here in one of these inner loops. After you slip a stitch, we are going to continue slip a stitching in the next few inner loops just to make sure the band is secure. it's all done. I just have to finish my lower part, and it's going to look like this. The edge and the snow for the lower part of the tree is just the same as the upper part, but you could crochet it with me if you don't remember what to do. So we are going to start with a chain 1. This is the 11th round for the lower part of the tree. 1 single crochet in the first stitch. I'm going to mark this one because this is where I'm going to finish the round with by a slip stitch. 2 double crochets in the next one. One double crochet in the third stitch. Repeat this pattern 10 more times and you have your edge for the lower part. So 1 single crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet. I finished my last repeat and now I'm going to go into the first single crochet of the round where I marked and slip a stitch to finish the round. Now all we have to do is to add the snow and the lower part is done. So insert your hook where you slip a stitch. This is the first single crochet of the round before. Pull up a loop with white yarn. This counts as your first slip stitch. In the next stitch, insert 1 single crochet. We are going to work over these tails to secure them in the work. 1 single crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, another single crochet in the same stitch, 1 single crochet in the next one. Repeat this pattern 10 more times and your round is done. So the next repeat starts with a slip stitch, then 1 single crochet in the next one, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, another single crochet in the same stitch, and 1 single crochet in the other one. Repeat this 9 more times and finish off just like we did for the upper part. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know your thoughts and feedback in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.